Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Bekker here. So today I'm going to start my build. I'm using Titebond original wood glue to glue the neck to the body. Make sure you don't use too much wood glue because all the excess will just spill once you press the neck inside the body. When you use clamps, always use some wood in between to make sure that you don't ruin your guitar. Now I'm checking for any glue spills, and every spill that I see, I take it away with the cloth. So I'm planning to do a burst finish, and I was thinking doing either a blue finish or a tea-burst finish. So here I'm just experimenting with colors. I bought some quilted maple veneer, which I glued on top of some wood. I cut it into pieces, test pieces, so that I can experiment with colors. This is the blue, the regular blue. I also mixed some colors, darkened the colors a little bit, so I also mixed it down, blue with black, for instance, 75% blue, 25% black, to darken the blue a little bit, just as an experiment to see how far I could go. Because I was thinking maybe doing a blue burst finish, so then you would need different colors of blue, lighter and darker blue. So with testing, in this case, it's always recommended to test with your finish as well, because in this case I'm using True Oil, and True Oil has a sort of an amber finish to it, so it's sort of like yellowish. So it's always recommended to finish your test pieces, in this case with True Oil, because you can imagine that when you have blue as a color and you rub it in with sort of like an amber True Oil finish, blue and amber sort of becomes a little bit of green as well, which is really cool actually, because it gives extra depth. So this is orange 100%. This is just the orange that came out of the bottle. And I'm finishing it with True Oil here as well. It gives it a nice shine, and you can really see the effect of all the figuring that is accentuated when you finish the wood. So that's really cool to experiment with. So in the end, I decided to go with sort of like a tea-burst finish, but I figured, well, let's experiment with a tobacco burst finish as well. So this is me doing a tobacco burst. First layer is just some dark brown. Then I'm gonna sand it back down. With the veneer you do have the option to sand it back down, but you can't do it as many times, because eventually you will go through the veneer, which you don't want. But I'm sanding it back down here with sanding paper. And then I'm going to take out the color with just water. As you can see, a lot of color is coming out again. And now I'm going to add some yellow. To start working towards sort of like a tobacco burst. So lighter colors first, and then working your way to darker colors. This is the red. The edge I'm coloring red, and now I'm doing walnut. So this is the walnut, and in my experience, it's always a good thing to wipe from the inside out, wiping from the lighter color towards the darker colors. So now I'm doing a darker walnut color on the edges, and then I'm going to work my way to light again. So every time I'm doing a layer of color, I'm using a clean cloth again. So all the used cloths are just thrown away. I've got a lot of cloths at the ready, 50, 60, 70 pieces of cloth cut and ready to use. And every time I do a layer, I'm just grabbing a new cloth to make sure the colors won't mix within the cloth. So you want to start clean every time you do a layer. Now I'm creating a sunburst. Here I decided to work from dark to light, just as an experiment. I've seen it being done in PRS builds. There are some PRS videos posted on YouTube for the custom shop, where they explain how they color their guitars. And so now I'm using a technique that is shown in one of those videos. So darker, and now clean cloth, lighter yellow, and now I'm going to work my way from the inside, working my way out. So again, a clean cloth, yellow in the middle, in the center, and then working your way towards the edges, so that you can see the colors blending. So again, a little bit of a darker color for the edges. This is a darker walnut. Yellow again, or more like orange. I think this is sort of like an amber orange-like yellow. So now the outside again with a really darkened brown, almost black. Clean cloth, again yellow, light working towards the edges, because every time you go over the dark edges with your light cloth, it will pick up that color. So your cloth with light yellow will become darker. So every time you do a layer, you need a clean cloth. I experimented with a lot of colors. I even tried blue combined with red, which creates sort of like a purplish finish, which is also really cool to do. Here you can see the tobacco burst that I created, which I really liked. and the more like a classic sunburst here, and then here the one next to the other. Both are finished with true oil in this example. And here's the guitar that inspired me to choose this finish. Thanks for watching. I will be posting more videos regarding this build in the near future. See you soon. Bye.